Boom! 2 hunting videos in a row. Yes, that is correct. We are going to be going out to Toronto because the Kino Lorber 4K release of Paths of Glory has been delayed and delayed and delayed. And finally, I get a call down at the boys from Bay Street Video, and they said, hey Mockbuster. Oh, well, they said Mason, but hey Mockbuster, we finally got it in. You want to come in and pick it up? And I'm like, fuck yeah, because I would have normally got it shipped to me, but there are also some few stores I want to check out. So why not make this a hunting road trip? Take a trip downtown, go to Bay Street Video, BMV, maybe ABC, I don't know, who knows, but that shop hasn't really been that good recently. But yeah, so let's go, let's see what we can find. Let's go, guys. Also, it's like I literally just woke up. It's like 8:30 in the morning, so sorry about all this. But the next time you'll see me, I'll be in in the same condition. Okay, let's go. But first, as a proud Canadian, we gotta fuel up. I don't know why this location doesn't have a logo on it, but I'm gonna try. We made it. It feels weird because I took a different route, and it's so weird because like 5 minutes away from here, it's very poor area, a lot of cash and checks and stuff like that, and it feels like Night City, how it's like very poor, and then you go down 10 minutes and there's like a Gucci store and a Rolex store and all those things, so it's crazy. But we're here. We made it to Bay Street Video, so let's go. So hopefully they have it. But yeah, what I was saying was like there's so many strip clubs and weed stores and like all those things, but hopefully they have it here. Hopefully they have. Do they have a killing? Oh, they don't have. Oh, came out last week. They were supposed to. But yeah, check it out. Released this week. Got the new releases here. Oh, it went down in price. It was 32 now, so. Ah, yes. That's what we're here for. Oh, they have the Men in Black steelbooks. They're pretty cheap too. $34. Interesting. I'm not the biggest fan, so I'll pass on that. Oh, they have I Spit on Your Grave. No slip covers though, but it's definitely cheaper than Sunrise because it's 52. Sunrise is like fucking like 79 or something. This is a great place. What is new release? I'll have Temple of Doom, but damn. Yeah, Raiders, Red Dawn. boys, we got it. I only found the one thing. Wasn't really that much I needed. There was a few things, but it didn't come with a slip cover, so I was like, eh. So now we're gonna go off to the BMV and see if we can find anything cool. Some maybe $14 4Ks, maybe something cheaper, maybe some $24 Criterions. Who knows? Yeah, so continue on with me. All right, we're here at the next BMV. Someone's playing terrible rap music in the background, but here we got, you know, I've been striking out on this location, but hopefully there's some good stuff here, so let's check it out. Here's their 3D 4K. I'll show you if I find something cool. Yeah, that was a pretty bad bust. Like nothing there. Some generic Blu-rays and barely any 4Ks there. So now we're gonna go to the creme de la creme, the one I always love. I think I'm not gonna go to this location anymore. The first time I got so much stuff, and then ever since then I feel like I just cleaned it out and there's like nothing new. So let's check out the other location, because this is pretty oddly situated, like in the middle of a random side. Let's go. What is this place? Looks straight out of a RoboCop. Looks like a RoboCop building.
The building.
Yeah. Right here we are at BMV Books. Hopefully there are some gems in store. Everyone's selling these because the new 4K is coming out in a couple weeks. Alright, first stop of the day. Checking out their 4Ks. Bohemian Rap City, $12. Maybe. Boss Baby. Candyman, you got the Bourne movies. Oh, I see something. 16 bucks? Maybe. Godzilla, the shitty one. It Chapter 2 with the slipcover, 20 bucks. The Justice League. Is there any 4K steelbooks here?
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of shitty fucking movies, jeez. Oh, that's interesting. Good records. Emojis, definitely. I'll see if that's on Disney Plus, because I remember really liking this when I was a kid. What is this, actually? Oh, just the Amazon. Alright, we are back in the Mockbuster Lair, where I like to stash all of my copious amounts of porn. I always wonder what happened to people who bought porn on like DVD and VHS. You think they still keep that? You think they buried them so that no one finds it? You think they donated it? Do you think a Goodwill will accept porn on DVD or VHS? Questions I think about, you know. But yes, we came back from this cesspool that was downtown Toronto. It was hilarious how much it resembles Night City. There are so many marijuana cannabis stores. There are so many porn stores, stag shops, dildo stores, sex shops. They say weed stores, gentlemen's clubs like strip clubs and LCBOs, wine stores. It was crazy, the amount of like just weird stuff that was there. But it is downtown Toronto. It services every need, including movie collecting. So, first stop of the day, I finally am proud to say that I own every Stanley Kubrick film on 4K. I still don't have Fear and Desire, which is his first feature film. I don't have Lolita, but besides that, I think I have every Stanley Kubrick feature film, because I know there was a few boutique releases from his early short films, like those 30 or 40 minute, 10-minute short films that he made. But when it comes to, you know, the modern stuff, you know, The Killing, Killer's Kiss, everything after Killer's Kiss onward, besides Lolita, I have, and I'm proud to add the new Kino Lorber release of Paths of Glory on 4K. They released two other, The Killing and Killer's Kiss, so technically I have the, what'd you call it, the Kubrick trilogy, maybe the black and white trilogy on 4K. I have the previous releases, which I've yet to open up, but I really like these new releases of them having just pure artwork, no silver bands. Because if you know Kino Lorber, they usually put these silver bands on top, which I really don't mind because they're thin enough, but it is nice to have just pure artwork, so that's nice. So yes, I now have the Stanley Kubrick trilogy, the black and white trilogy, on 4K Blu-ray. Really excited to get into these 4Ks. I've heard nothing but amazing things about it. I might do a review on the entire trilogy because they were all released within a similar span of time and they just look really nice against each other. I'm thinking, I kind of want to do it in a way where it's like sorting wise, because right now I just have it plainly in alphabetical order, and then I have my criterions on spine number. But I'm thinking of doing like maybe like Kino Lorber section or a Scream Factory section. But again, I don't have too many in my collection to have dedicated like shelves on it, so it'll kind of look out of order. But I do like how the KL lines up, and then it's just like the nice artwork on the spines. So I may contemplate that. But anyways, first pickup of the day, Kirk Douglas Stanley Kubrick joint, Paths of Glory on 4K. And then I went to the BMV that is down near Queen Street, I believe, and not Queen Street, but it's somewhere situated. I don't really know the street names and all that stuff. They had nothing. They usually don't have anything. The past few times that I've gone there, didn't really have anything. The first time I went there, I got so many bangers, and it's just, I don't know, maybe I drained all the goodness out of it, because I don't think people will go, because it is weirdly situated. It is like in the middle of like a boulevard kind of situation where it's like a few shops here, the what's it called, parking garage, then you go down there, further down, like 5 minutes down, it's Eaton Center. There's no like signals to where you turn in, so I can see how people miss it, and they usually go to the mainstays, which is what I went to the second time. So you saw what I picked up if you watched the hunting video. If you did, thank you. But yeah, so first thing that piqued my interest was this 6 movie collection of Mission Impossible for $59.99. Not the best price, but honestly for $10 a 4K, for a series I've been meaning to check out because a lot of people really love this series. They're iconic films. I've been meaning to check out these films because I didn't realize how many like good directors were at the helm of this. Like, what's his name? John Woo made a Mission Impossible movie. Brian De Palma made a Mission Impossible movie. So that is just, piques my interest a lot. So I'm very excited to get it on 4K. But this is that set where it's the slipcase, and then this huge ass Blu-ray case, and then a small thin 4K case. Maybe I'll sell the Blu-rays separately like that, get some money reimbursed, I don't know. But again, most of the bonus features are on the Blu-rays, and there are some bonus features on the 4Ks, but for like the first and second one, I don't think they have bonus features on the 4Ks, and I don't think it would be that many to warrant. So I think I'll just keep it. It did come with a digital code, so hopefully that still works. I'm not, holding my breath for that though. But it's a nice little embossed, if you can tell, an embossed box. It's not the worst condition, clean corners and all that stuff. So that is very nice. And I've been meaning to check out, now I have this collection. I want to get the Harry Potter collection. I want to get the Back to the Future trilogy. There's a lot of sets that I want to get. So checked off one off the basket. And it's actually a lot cheaper on here than Amazon, obviously, because it is used. But still a good price for 4K discs in a pretty good condition, slip box and all that stuff. So boom, Mission Impossible 6 movie collection. And then I got Bohemian Rap City for $12.99, pretty good deal. With the slipcover too, I know my buddy Cinema Inspired just picked this up, and then when I saw this with the slipcover, a decent clean slipcover. It's not as clean as his, but a little bit of a ding on the corners, but honestly that's not bad. The spine is nice and clean, and I love Queen music. Say what you will, I discovered them through Wayne's World, and I just went down a rabbit hole of listening to Queen music when I was like in middle school. So I am excited. I heard this isn't the most accurate depiction. It pussyfoots around, Freddie Mercury's homosexuality, his party lifestyle. I know there's a lot of really fascinating stories about his life that they negated because Brian May, the bassist of the band, also the producer of the band, kind of not a good bassist, but the guitarist. He kind of wanted to have this image of the band as this kind of wholesome, kind of like hey, we're a rock band, and he kind of sees that side of Freddie Mercury as maybe it was a disrespect or something like that. But yeah, so I'll probably only get it because I heard the 4K was pretty good. I love Queen music, and I heard Rami Malek was fantastic in this, so I'm excited to get into this. I watched the History Buffs episode on it, and that really piqued my interest. And the disc art is nice. It looks like a vinyl record, so that is really cool. So second or third pickup of the day, Bohemian Rap City on 4K Blu-ray with this slipcover, so that is very nice. And then secondly, another music biopic actually that I've been meaning to check out. I originally saw this and then no one bought it, so I was like, you know what, I'll pick it up. And for $14.99, I was a bit on the fence, but it did come with a slipcover again, so that kind of piqued my interest. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll get it. Straight Outta Compton, a crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube. We got Straight Outta Compton, one of my favorite music biopics. I haven't seen that John Carpenter music, the made-for-TV biopic about Elvis, but I am excited to rewatch this in 4K because I heard also good things about this 4K, and it's a movie that I've watched like 3 times. It's actually a really interesting story, great soundtrack, and it was just fantastic movies. And it says Straight Outta Compton, and then it says French included. So those are my favorite types of slipcovers because it is a legendary Universal Pictures release. And again, with the slipcover for $15, you can't really go wrong with that. So yeah, I'm also excited to get into the bonus features because there's deleted scenes, deleted song performance. So I guess they're gonna show a full song in character and all that stuff. Impact, director's journey, the streets filming in Compton, so they filmed in the Compton. NWA performs in Detroit, and a feature commentary with the director and producer Gary Gray. Oh, that's kind of messed up. I was hoping I would see like MC Ren, DJ Yella, Dr. Dre, and Ice Cube kind of do like a group commentary and just talk about the accuracies, the inaccuracies, like maybe delve deep into a scene that was kind of moved forward, like that first time where Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, there's a scene where Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg meet. I would have liked to hear some Dr. Dre commentary, but again, these are all like multi-millionaires who gave their, rights to license the film. But I don't think they gave a shit about, that kind of thing. Besides Ice Cube, because they literally hired his son to play him. So I'm interested in why they didn't have, the guys do commentary over that. But, who cares anyways? But yeah, so that would have been it's a little nitpick. But a movie that I didn't really want to watch because I don't really care for modern war films. But then I realized that it has a darker spin on it. And it's also a Ridley Scott film, and I love Ridley Scott, and that is Black Hawk Down. Now, I know I literally bought the standard Blu-ray for $2, so it doesn't really matter. But for $14.99 for a 4K Blu-ray, you can't really go wrong. No slipcover. I've been meaning to check out this movie for a long time, and there's actually a fantastic cast, like Ewan McGregor, Tom Sizemore, Eric Bana, William Fichtner, Josh Hartnett is in it. Hans Zimmer did the score, and again, also directed by Ridley Scott. And I heard it's actually a really good movie, so I'm very, very intrigued to watching this. And it takes place in Somalia. And I saw on a Reddit post the actual story of Black Hawk Down, and there's some fucked up imagery that people took photos of during the actual event. So that made me super interested on seeing how this type of very dark. Because I remember hearing Ralph the Moonmaker talk about this, this feels like an action film or something like that. So I am interested in checking that out. Black Hawk Down on 4K Blu-ray. I don't know why it's thicker than normal. It's thicker than a normal Blu-ray, so that is interesting. It feels more heavy duty, unfortunately, but the discs have no artwork on it. But yeah. But I went to the last and final BMV, and then outside you saw what I picked up. They had this kind of rack bin of $4 Blu-rays. If you get 3, it's for 10. If you get 3 Blu-rays, it's for 10. I didn't find that many Blu-rays that I wanted to, so I was like, instead of paying that $6 extra for bullshit thing, I would rather just save that and just pick up the one $4 Blu-ray. And that is Danny Boyle's 28 Days Later. Cillian Murphy, goodness. I heard this was fantastic. I kind of was holding back on it because I heard a lot of people talking about how this is one of the earlier films that were made on really early digital movies, and it looks like that. So it's not as but because I know Michael Mann's Collateral, that looks decent, but apparently this looks very digital. This looks like a digital camcorder type movie. So I haven't seen it yet, but I have heard absolutely fantastic things about it. I love Danny Boyle, and I love me some Cillian Murphy. So I am very excited. I have really high hopes for this. Naomi Harris is in it. Megan Burns is in this. Brendan Gleeson. Okay, so that's nice. So yeah, I'm gonna check this out and see if it was worth the hype, because I know this is available on Disney Plus. But you know what? I've heard so many good things about it, and I love Trainspotting, and I love Danny Boyle, and again, I love Cillian Murphy, so I have to give this a chance. And it's still sealed, so, well, not really. It feels like it's been resealed in this type of foil, but it was in the plastic. Taking it out, and because it was in that plastic, it has all these veiny marks on it, so that sucks. But I like the disc art, the Hazard logo on it. This is an older Blu-ray, but again, you know, for the way it was filmed, I don't think it'll helm too much if they had like a 4K transfer, maybe a tiny bit better. But for the most part, I heard that this is the best it'll look, so thought I might as well pick it up. 28 days later. I'm not too interested in 28 weeks later, so might as well. And then I decided to give this a second chance because, again, it was only like $11. So I was like, you know what, $11 with a slipcover, and it's an American slip, so there's no French. It won an award for Best Picture, so I thought I might as well give it another chance, and that is Argo on 4K Blu-ray. Again, I don't really like the kind of demonization of certain, you know, nations that are very propaganda-y, but I'll give this a second chance because while I didn't like the intro because it doesn't really give context to why, you know, masses of people are so pissed off at the American government, you know, having, you know, placing, you know, different sanctions and all that stuff in different countries. But, you know, I heard the performances were fantastic. There's a lot of really good actors: Bryan Cranston, Ben Affleck, Alan Arkin, and John Goodman. I like the little snippet that Netflix shows, and I really like dramas. And you know, for $11, I already wanted to give this a second chance. For $5, for $5 more to get it on 4K, I might as well pick it up. So boom, Argo on 4K Blu-ray with the slipcover. Again, I really hate these ultraviolet stickers, so hopefully I can remove that with some Goo Gone. Besides that, yeah, from the director of The Town. Also, I love The Town, so I have high hopes. You know, I'll give it a second chance. And then lastly, you know, this was kind of a Kino Lorber type of day, and I finally picked up The Great Escape on 4K Blu-ray. You know, I was really tempted to get the Criterion because I heard some people were saying it's neither here nor there about how much of an upgrade this was, but I got this for $15, and I was like, you know what, I had to pick it up. A $15 Kino Lorber with the slipcover, you can't go wrong. You know, a lot of people say this is Steve McQueen's best film. You know, freaking Steve McQueen, James Garner, Richard Attenborough, James Donald, Charles Bronson, James Coburn, and Donald Pleasance. Holy fuck, what a stacked cast. So I am very excited, and it comes with a shit ton of bonus features. So you know, I thought I might as well pick it up. And you know, Kino Lorber is like my favorite boutique label. So I thought I might as well pick this up. You know, give it a watch, a first time watch. I watched like the first 20 minutes of it. And I really liked it, and I was like, you know what, I want to watch it on a disc. And I heard the 4K was coming out. So yeah, so boom, 2022 release also. 172 minutes. It is a long boy, but 4K Dolby Vision as well. So boom, that was the final pickup of the day. So I would say, you know, going to Toronto, finding, you know, a bunch of 4Ks with the slipcover. Again, you know, my main goal was to pick up Paths of Glory, and I got this for $32. So that's MSRP a bit less. Because if you get this on Amazon, Amazon sells this for $50. And I'm like, fuck that. Might as well support the brick and mortar store, which is crazy because usually Amazon is more expensive. But this time, Amazon was cheaper. So, this time, sorry, it was opposite. Usually Amazon is cheaper and the box stores are, you know, more expensive. But here, it was the other way around. You know, and this got delayed, so I thought I might as well pick it up. Really nice artwork. Kino Lorber, Paths of Glory. And then, yeah, so how many discs, how many 4Ks did I get? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 12 4Ks. I think I spent maybe $200, maybe $100 and something dollars. So that's a pretty good deal, you know. $10. I basically spent, you know, $10 per 4K here. You know, $11, $15, $14, $12, $14. I'd say it was worth it to go to the cesspool that is downtown Toronto to pick up some 4K slipcovers, you know, high quality movies, and for a really good price. So boom, those are the pickups of the day. If you enjoyed this hunting video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, because it is free and it really means a lot to me. You know, it pushes the channel, it lets everyone else out there, you know, Canadian also, because, you know, I know there's not many Canadians who actually go out and do hunting videos like this, like I know a lot of people in the States do. So this is interesting. You know, if you're an American, or, you know, I guess a United States citizen, I guess, I don't know. You know, it's interesting to see how different countries have different things, and I'm in Canada, so it's a lot different than the United States. So if that intrigues you, again, please make sure to subscribe. And that has been it. I am out. Have a good day, night, evening, afternoon, morning, whenever you're watching this. Please stay safe and God bless. Peace, cheers, long and physical media. See you guys. Apashtown.